Good morning, all of you. First, I would like to thank our Secretary Sir, R.S. Praveen Kumar Sir, and I would like to thank Principal of TTWRDC, Suryapet, Dr. N. Srilata Madam for giving this opportunity. Myself, B. Swati, working as a GDL in Botany at TTWRDC, Women, Suryapet at Kodad. Today we are going to discuss about the topic is general characteristics of algae. Okay, general characteristics of algae. At first, what is algae? What is the meaning of algae? Algae means they are autotrophic, aquatic and thallophytic members are called as algae. They are nothing but they are thallophytes which have chlorophyll as their primary photosynthetic pigment and lack a sterile covering of cells around the reproductive cells. Algae are the photosynthetic and aquatic and autotrophic thallophyte members are called as algae. Autotrophic is nothing but they prepare their own food. Okay, they prepare their own food. The type of members are called as autotrophic members. Algae is the autotrophic member. And aquatic means the algal members, the members are growing on water or inside the water, they are called as aquatic. Okay, next habit and habitat. First, what is habit and what is meant by habitat? Habit means what is the size and structure of the members or algae, and habitat means where their lives. Okay, habitat means where their lives. They may be free floating, free swimming or attached to the bottom in the shallow water. According to habitat, algae can be classified as follows. They are aquatic algae, terrestrial algae, aerophytes, cryophytes, thermophytes and algae of unusual habit. First, what is aquatic? Just now I told that aquatic means they are present in or growing in water or inside the water on the water. They are called as aquatic algae. The example of aquatic algae is Chlamydomonas. Okay. Next, terrestrial algae. Terrestrial means they are growing on soil. Okay, the algal members are growing on soil, they are called as a terrestrial algae. The example of terrestrial algae is a Fritschella. And next, aerophytes. Aerophytes means the algal members are growing on barks of the trees. Okay, barks of the trees, they are called as aerophytes. Example of aerophytic algae is Cytonema. Okay, Cytonema. And next, cryophytes. Cryophytes are nothing but the algal members are growing on snow, they are called as cryophytes. And the example is Scotiella. Okay, next, thermophytes. Thermophytes means the algal members are growing at high temperature or high temperature or in hot water. They growing at a high temperature or growing in hot water. They are called as thermophytes. The example of thermophytes is Oscillatoria species. Okay, and that Oscillatoria brevis is the thermophytic algae. And algae of unusual habit example is Dunilella. Okay. Next, some algal members are halophytes also. Okay, they are present in water containing high percentage of salt. They are called as halophytes. Okay, example of halophytic algae is Haplosiphon salina. And some algal members are lithophytes. Litho means rocks. They are found on moist rocks and rocky surfaces. They are called as lithophytes. Okay, Glyocapsa and Rivularia as the lithophytic algae. Next, epiphytic algae. Epiphytic means the algae members are grow on other plants. Okay, grow on other plants. They are called as epiphytic algae. Example of epiphytic algae is Cephalosporus algae on Chrysophyllum leaf. Chrysophyllum leaf. Okay. Next, epizoic algae. Epizoic means the algal members found on animals, other animals. Okay, epizoic means these algae are found on shells of molluscans and turtles and fins of fishes. The example is Acrosiphonia is the epizoic algae. That means Acrosiphonia is growing on other animal. And endozoic algae. Endo means inside. That means these type of algal members found inside the body of aquatic animals. Okay, Zooplorella is the endozoic algae. It is found inside the Hydra viridis. Okay. Next, parasitic algae. Some algal members growing as parasites. Okay, example is Cephalosporus virescens causes red rust of tea and by which a severe damage in caused. Next is symbiotic algae. Some algal members, mainly Cyanophacean members. Okay, some algal members in that Cyanophacean algae members growing in symbiotic association with other plants. Okay, example is Anthoceras. Cyanophacean member is nostoc. The nostoc is a symbiotic association with the Anthoceras plants. Okay. Next, the size of algae. Algae, their sizes varies from 0.5 microns to 700 feet in gained lengths. Okay, in length 0.5 microns to 700 feet in gained kelps in length. Next, thallus organization. Thallus organization. First, what is the meaning of thallus? The algae plant body is called as thallus. Okay, root, stem and leaf like undifferentiated plant body is called as thallus. Okay, so algae members are belongs to Thallophyta. Algae plant body is called as thallus. In algae, the thallus is mainly unicellular or multicellular and colonial and synobial or filamentous and dendroid. Okay, the thallus of algae is unicellular, colonial, synobial, filamentous and dendroid. First, unicellular. Unicellular means they are single-celled algae. Unicellular, uni means single. They are single-celled algae. They may be motile or non-motile. And next, colonial algae. Colonial algae means the cells are grouped in aggregations called colonies. The cells are grouped in aggregations is called as colonies. And the next, synobial algae. Synobial thallus means it is a colony with a fixed number of cells. Synobial thallus means it is a colony with a fixed number of cells. Example, 16 cells in Pandorina and 32 cells in Eudorina. Okay, synobial thallus examples are 16 cells in Pandorina and 32 cells in Eudorina. And next, filamentous. Filamentous thallus may be simple or branched. Okay, next, dendroid thallus. Dendroid means tree-like structures. Okay, dendroid means tree-like structures. This type of algae appear like microscopic trees. Okay, this is the dendroid thallus. And next, algal pigments. The color of algae varies due to presence of definite chemical compounds called as pigments. In algae, the presence of chemical compounds, it gives to the color of algae. It gives to the color to the algae. They are called as pigments. Okay. In algae, the photosynthetic pigments are three types. They are chlorophylls, carotenoids, and phycobilins are biliproteins. Phycobilins are also called as biliproteins. Next, Algal flagella. First, what is flagella? What is the function of flagella? The flagella helps in the movement of cells. Okay, flagella helps in the movement of cells. They may be single anterior flagella in pairs. Okay, the flagella are extremely fine and highly in emergence of the cytoplasm. They may be single anterior flagellum or maybe in pairs and many in number. 1 minute. Okay, single anterior flagellum. This is a single anterior flagellum like that. In pairs also, there may be flagella in pairs also. Okay, this is and next flagella may be in many number. This is many number of flagella present in the algal members. And next, isocant flagella or heterocant flagella. Isocant means equal in length. Two types of flagella, whiplash or tinsel, or two whiplash type of flagella or two tinsel type of flagella. Equal in length is called as isocant, or unequal in length are called as heterocant. Okay na? This is the types of flagella. Next, nutrition. Algae are autotrophic members. I already told that what is autotrophic members. Autotrophic means they prepare their own food. They are called as autotrophic members. All are most of the cells of thallus normally contain chlorophyll. So that's why these members prepare their own food. The cells can manufacture their own carbohydrate food from carbon dioxide and water through the agency of sunlight. Okay, the cells can manufacture their own carbohydrate food from carbon dioxide and water through the agency of sunlight. Next, food reserves. And food accumulates in the form of polysaccharides mostly. These are Synophysian starch and Floridian starch. In Synophysian starch present in Synophysi algal members, and Floridian starch present in Rhodophysi algal members. Okay, the algal members reserve food materials in the form of polysaccharides. Okay. Three important reserve food are laminarian and paramyelin and leucosin. Okay, three important reserve food materials are laminarian, paramyelin and leucosin. And monital is also another reserve food in red algae. That means monital is present in Rhodophysi algal members. Next, reproduction. Most of the algal members reproduce through the vegetatively and asexually and sexually. First, vegetative reproduction. The algal members reproduce vegetatively by fragmentation, cell division, hormone formation, and tubers, bulbils, and akineids. Okay. First, fragmentation. First, what is the meaning of a fragmentation? First, filamentous algal members. Filamentous algal members accidentally break down into small pieces. Okay, filamental algal members by accidentally breaks down into small pieces. Each piece develops as a new plant. Okay, that is called as fragmentation. Okay, and next, cell division. Some algal members reproduce vegetatively by cell division also. And next, hormone formation. What are hormones? Hormones are nothing but some algal members breaks down into small bits. Few celled small fragments called as hormones. Okay, some algal members breaks down into small bits. Few cells of small fragments called as hormone. Each hormone develops into a new plant. Okay, the that is the hormone formation. Next, tubers and bulbils. On the rhizoids of Chara plant or Chara algae. On the rhizoids of Chara algae, small tubers and bulbils are formed. On the rhizoids of Chara algae, small tubers and bulbils are formed. These structures separated and growing as an independent plant. Okay, these tubers, bulbils like structures are separated and growing as a independent plant. And next, achinids, vegetative reproduction through the achinids. What are achinids? Some algal members of vegetative cells develops into a spore. Some algal members of vegetative cells develops into a spores. Here these are called as achinids. Some algal members of vegetative cells develops into a spore. These spores are called as achinids. Okay, these spores are called as achinids. These achinids germinates and develops into a new plant. That is the vegetative reproduction through the achinids. And next, asexual reproduction. Okay, asexual reproduction, algal members asexually reproduce through the aplanospores, artospores, endospores and axospores and cyst formation. Okay, in algal members, asexual reproduction occurs only in favorable conditions. Okay, algal members reproduce through the asexual reproduction by artospores, aplanospores, endospores and axospores and cyst formation, and palmella stage occur in Chlamydomonas only. First, what is aplanospores, artospores, endospores? Aplanospores are the spherical in shape and devoid of flagella, and non-motile spores are called as aplanospores. Okay, algal members are reproduced through these type of spores are called as aplanospores. And next, some algal members reproduce through the artospores also. Endospores, mostly in Cyanophyceae members, thin-walled spores are formed. They are called as endospores. Okay, thin-walled cells, thin-walled spores are formed inside the vegetative cells. They are called as endospores. Are outside the vegetative cells are called as exospores. Okay. Next, axospores. Axospores mostly formed in the diatoms only. Okay. Next, palmella stage occurs in Chlamydomonas only. Next, sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, generally in algae, sexual reproduction occurs in three methods: isogamy, anisogamy and eugamy. By fusion of two specialized cells known as sex cells or gametes. By fusion of two specialized cells are called as sex cells or gametes. And sexual reproduction through the isogamy or isogamous, heterogamy or heterogamous, or anisogamy and eugamy also. Isogamy means two identical gametes fused to form zygote. Two identical gametes are nothing but male and female sex organs, and male and female gametes are similar in their shape, size and structure. Okay, similar in their shape, size and structure. Fusion between these type of gametes are called as isogamous. Okay, this is called as isogamous. And next, heterogamous or anisogamy. Two unidentical gametes, okay, or male and female gametes are different in their size, structure and shape, and fusion between this type of gametes are called as anisogamy. Okay, next, eugamy. Eugamy also like anisogamy. Male and female gametes are different in their shape, size and structure, but in eugamy, female gametes are large in size and male gametes are short in size. Fusion between this type of gametes are called as eugamy. Okay. Okay, thank you. This is all about the general characteristics of algae. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity.